Good.
Very clever.
Very good.
How have you done that?
Wow.
And that's what we're gonna try to find out today. How did he do this trick? That's an amazing trick. How did he predict all of those things? I want to warn you before I start that this is only for magicians. If you are not a magician, if you don't know any magic trick, do not watch this video because you will not be able to understand. And like my other videos, some people are saying, oh, you're just confused as we are. While I'm really confident in what I'm saying. Why am I confident? Because I am a magician myself. I am not a performer for big audiences. No, I am not. I'm just somebody who really likes tricks. So, please, if you're not a magician, do not watch this video. It's going to be a long, complicated video. A lot of things is going on. And the way to understand tricks is always to go backwards. So this video is going to be a little bit different than my other revealing videos. We're going to go backwards. And the last trick of his performance, if we might start there now, is this one here. How he says, hey guys, you know what? I predicted all of this time.
Like this, because the answer has been right in front of you this entire time.
Oh yeah, the answer was there the entire time. What was the answer? The answer was that on his shirt, he had predicted that Alicia had the stars and would sit there, David would sit there, Simon would sit there, and Amanda would sit there, whatever it is right here. So, which is great. I mean, that's a good prediction. But how did he do that? How could he know from the beginning that she would have the stars or Simons would have the circle or whatever? It's because the magician controlled everything the whole time. If he can predict what's going to happen at the end, it's because he's in control of everything is happening the whole time. Even though they're all changing and they feel like they have a free choice, they do not have a free choice, and that's what I'm going to try to prove in this video. So we know at the end that he knew what was going to happen. So now we're going to go back at the beginning, and I'm going to try to show you how he could have done all of this. So we go back at the beginning, and the first trick starts right here with this guy here standing here giving those things to the judges. And they're picking, oh, do you want the number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4? If you're looking at the video, and that's what I suggest you to do, open another window, look on YouTube the video, you will see that we never see the numbers on those little card right here that he's holding. We never see the numbers here. He's holding them like if there are in order 1, 2, 3, 4. But that is not the case. This guy here is not just a crew member. He is part of the trick. He's an assistant. Okay, that's very important to understand this. That's what I believe, by the way. Okay, he might have done the trick another way, but if I was the magician, that's how I would have done it. So we don't see the numbers, and Simon is picking, I can't remember the number. Let's say he picked number 3 or number 2. I forgot the number he picked. But what is happening the whole time is as soon as he says the number, this magician here, this assistant, sorry, is writing with his thumb the number on the cardboard. But you're saying, yeah, but he doesn't have a pen. Of course he doesn't have a pen. But he has something else, which I'm going to show you now. And this is it here. MMS thumb tip type. It's probably maybe another kind of thumb he was using. But I just want to show you that this exists. It's a fake thumb with a pen at the end, which helps you do magic trick. So, great gift for the magic hobbyist or professional. Learn the secret, customize and create your own magic. So, he's using something like this, and as soon as Amanda, Alicia, and David says the number they want, he's just going to write it down with his thumb. And that is why, if you're looking at the video, each time that somebody is picking a number, suddenly the camera is switching direction, and we do not see him handle the card to the judges. And if you look carefully with his right thumb, you will see the right thumb move as they pick a number. You know why? Because as if he's doing nothing, he is writing down the number on the card.
2, 3, and 4. Which would you like?
I'm going to go 4.
So right now he's waiting for 4. All right, 4. So now he's writing 4 on one of the cardboard, which he is going to give to her. But you know what? Nobody can see anywhere which one he is giving to her. Is he giving the first one, the second one, the fourth one? You know why? Because the camera switch angle each time. They will show the public. They will show the magician on the stage. So all of the magic here is happening here. So this is how we can predict the shape at the end. Because this guy knows that Simon needs to have the circle one. So whenever Simon picks number 1, what this magician is doing is giving him the circle and is writing on the cardboard with his thumb the number that he picked. So he's going to give him the circle 1 and he's going to write the number that Simon picked. Same thing with Amanda. You know that Amanda is supposed to have, I think it's square or something like this. Or, yeah, I think it's square. He's going to give her the square cardboard and write the number that she picks, number 4, with his thumb on the card. So he's doing the same thing. So this is how we can predict this. Now, how does he predict which one is on which chair? Which is the most trickiest part, because I will be honest with you now, I do not completely know the answer to this question, but I'm going to give you big hints. The big hints is in the envelopes here. You know why? Because how lucky are they? Okay, I just want to show something. Simon has a free choice here, and he picks green, which he has to switch place with Amanda. But I just want to show you a little bit further.
Wins. Perfect. We have.
Colour, but red. No, stick with red.
You're going to stick with Simon.
Okay, so right here, I'm just going to go back a little bit.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you to change place.
So change place with Simon. Okay, here it tells me a big thing about this trick. What if Simon picked the envelope, the red envelope? What would have done? Oh, Simon, change place with Simon? No, it could have not worked. Let's say that Amanda would have picked switch place with Amanda. The trick would not have worked. So there must be something going on here that we don't know. And have you noticed that in all of the thing that is happening, he is the magician on the stage holding those envelopes here. Why he did not give the red envelope to Alicia and the green envelope to Simon for them to open it? No, because he has to be in control of those envelope or those piece of paper. And my opinion is, which I don't know exactly the mathematics of this, but those cards are tricky, which means that on the same red envelope, it's written something else somewhere else. It's in the way that he's unfolding the paper each time. And as you can see, each time that he's opening an envelope, it seems like he's thinking, like he's opening them a certain way. Change place with Simon. Probably that if we flip something there, it would say change places with Amanda or with David. But what is important to understand here is he controls where they're going to be sitting, because where they're sitting, there's something on the chair that tells them what star, like what symbol they have, the stars or the square or the circle or anything like that. And to prove my point here, I'm going to show you the first time that he opens the envelope here with change place with Amanda. That's the one Simon picked. All right.
Before we look at
No, I like green.
You like green? Okay.
All right. I want you to see that he's opening this a certain way.
Then I'm
All right. And I want you to see, look at the paper. We cannot see that there's some kind of opening in there. Look at this. Like we can see that there is kind of other folding in here. it seems like in the middle here there's some kind of folding, and I'm gonna go slow motion so you can see. I'm gonna go to right here, and I'm gonna, oh, right here we see, look at the nice black line here in the middle, which means that somehow probably that there is 2 or 3 layers. If he flips this right, like on our side it's on the right side, but if he flips this over, maybe it says change place with David or something like that. We don't know. But isn't it funny that everyone who picks a color, they don't pick their own name? See, we see a lot of lines appear. So I'm not exactly sure how those envelopes works. But I know that the trick is in those envelopes, because nobody picked their own name, and he had to have control of where everybody was going to sit, which he did perfectly. So now it all comes to this at the end, that he knows exactly, okay, like the trick is done at this point, because the person that was behind him at the beginning, this guy right here, I'm going to show you again, this guy right here did the whole trick by giving them the right symbol, by writing with his thumb the number on it, so that they feel like they have the right card. So he gave the circle to Simon and everything, and everything else was controlled by the magician on stage with the envelopes, who told them on which chair to sit. It doesn't matter which envelope Amanda would pick, because the magician would have flipped his envelope a certain way, and it would have told her to do the same thing anyways. So it was all planned since the beginning, in my opinion. That's how I would have done the trick. The envelope, I do not know exactly what kind of mechanism he's using, but I have my own idea of how he would have done it. I could create, I might make a video about this eventually. I'm going to try to make a piece of paper that could show you how I would have done the trick. But to me, it is really simple, but it's very impressive, because it looks like he's in control of nothing while he controls everything. Very deceptive, but very powerful. Thank you for watching this video. If you understand, leave a thumbs up. If you do not understand, write it in the comment section below, and I will try to answer to your questions. For me, I understand. It's hard for me to explain how a trick is working without having any props or anything like that. But this video could be 50 minutes. If I had to teach somebody how to do this trick to be perfect, it would take me an hour or 2 hours. I'm trying to give you 8 hints here and there. Hope you liked it. Let me know if you understand. If you don't, I will give you more infos in the comment section below. Bye bye. Have a great day.